I just moved into a new place. Yo, I needed a view, y'all. A nigga needed a view. A nigga needed a view. I got the, ain't nothing in my fridge. Y'all ain't gonna never see a fridge just empty ever again in your life. Yo, let me give y'all a little tour. It's not much, but it's mine. So, you got the kitchen. It's very modern. That shit is dope. Boom, swing over here. You got the dining room. Boom, you got the living room. I needed the view, y'all. Boom. I can't bring my washer and dryer because they already got a washer and dryer installed up in this joint. Boom. Okay, going into here, you got a bedroom. Oh man, here come that motherfucking view. I needed a view, y'all. I still got the other place, don't get me wrong. So I'm gonna be over there, but I got this place too. And I decided I wanted to have some inspiration. Come into here, you got I got a little walk-in closet space. And then you come over here. It's a small spot, but it's a small and quaint, and it's cool. So you got the stand-up shower with the rain shower head. Melodies from heaven rain down on me. You got the jacuzzi tub. Need a jacuzzi tub. Need a jacuzzi tub. Let me see what else we got going on in here. Okay, back in the living room, got the Wi-Fi already hooked up. It's my job to post shit for y'all niggas. So, you know I had to have a cable on when I came in. Oh, we got the view from this room too. More views, more light. Need that light, my nigga, need that light. Let's see, this window gonna open. Oh shit, so these windows push out. Wow, I don't wanna drop my camera down there. Okay, okay, let's close that immediately. Fuck that, okay. So now, over here, this is a smaller room. This is one I'm gonna make into like a music studio. Boom, an editing bay. Got another bathroom right here. Boom, but it's small and it's cute. It works, you know. I'm gonna get a whole new furniture layout for this place. As long as you keep working, the blessings keep coming. I keep working, the blessings keep coming. I know where I came from, I know where I am, and I know where I'm going.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, we looking at you. How we gonna say hi? You guys being in the scene.
Nice. Do you mind sharing?
No, do whatever you need. Right now.
Do you mind sharing?
Or Denise could get it as a boyfriend. What I'm doing?
Ain't no boyfriend there.
Square with all three guys?
Ain't no boyfriend.
Don't you come stuff so I know like this.
No. My boyfriend's coming over.
What boyfriend?
My little sister ain't having no boyfriend.
No, I ain't no boyfriend here today.
He's coming over.
Nah, ain't none of these little food coming around here. What you talking about?
What she would do?
That's why I told him not to bring snacks up in here, because I don't eat that
Let's
shit.
do it again.
Yeah, you're funny.
So we'll do. Guys, my boyfriend's coming over.
You gonna go to line? Okay,
Boyfriend. They was taking like for that.
Yeah, he said how.
I don't know what he said. No, we gotta talk. Y'all niggas got one word. What boyfriend? My sister ain't having no boyfriend.
Oh, he's nice.
Okay, how nice is it? You not having no boyfriend?
Somebody lied to you. He gotta be to protect you.
Oh, he's a big guy.
He ain't bigger than three of us combined.
So that's just nasty.
Oh, knock his nice ass up.
Alright. You know what I mean? When you get into the business of, hey, let me take this thing and turn it into, or take it up a notch and make it a real business, then you're really stepping out into your talent, and then you have more access to audiences to touch the masses, you know?
Yes, sir.
They came into the middle of the conversation.
They came into the middle of the conversation. Basically, y'all, we talking about how to capitalize and turn your social media into a booming business, whether it be merchandising, whether it be productions, or whether it be something like your music, your film, or TV. Because a lot of people have jobs from their social media because then they're not doing it the traditional way anymore. So that's what we're talking about right now, y'all. Just to update y'all. Okay, let's keep
Just
going.
to do an update.
She's like, let me get my blog in.
Let's do it right now.
What, off the top?
Off the top.
No, but Issa said she had an awkward black girl.
Yup.
And then who picked her up?
HBO.
Shauna Rhimes came and got Issa, and then they turned it. It's almost the same show. Turned it into Insecurity. Insecure. I'm sorry.
HBO.
Turned it into Insecure on HBO, and now she's up there. Donald Glover. A lot of y'all don't remember. He used to be Derek Comedy. It was him and 2 other guys, right? It was 3 of them.
It was 2 white dudes
And him. And they had a show called Derek Comedy back in the day, and they used to do parody videos, kind of like I'm on a boat. And also they had like a mystery detective show that they had on YouTube. And then he went over to...
They turned into a film.
But then he went over to Saturday Night Live?
He was writing on 30 Rock.
Where did he go next?
Donald was writing on 30 Rock. And then, you know, I think he got an Emmy there, and then he went over to Community. And so he was on Community for a while. And so now, you know, and of course he had Childish Gambino, that was like the alias, his rap alias, and that took off as well. But, you know, somebody who started off and then took off, you know what I mean? Just kind of used it, you know, to his advantage. Yeah.
And plus your merchandising will be crazy, ain't that right, Bradley? Your merchandising can be crazy.
I don't know anything about
What does that say? What does that say?
Lit. Like he's doing crazy. I'm telling you, yo, if you want somebody that's the merch king, he's the merch king.
If you're reading this, what?
Merch
Show me shirt.
king.
If you're reading this, it's on.
You already know.
Merch king. You could turn your merchant too, cause like, especially on YouTube, like once they get to know you and then you build your brand on YouTube, like on Vine it's so short that they'll laugh at you and everything, and you'll get a big following. People come out, shake your hand, but if you want to sell stuff, YouTube is a place to be because they know you. Doesn't matter. Like once they know your personality, you do whatever you want. You know, once you get that longer, and it's harder to do it on Snap because they keep cutting. But on YouTube, they just sit with their hand on their chin, and they just listen to you for hours talking, watching your vlogs.
Because I think it's because it's become like television to people, and people are getting like bored with regular television. It becomes like a television, but on demand almost, because they can just go on there like Apple TV or whatever, just click on YouTube, and you're right there.
True.
Yeah.
That's very true there.
And that
TV is all it's
Everywhere. YouTube's everywhere on your phone. It's easily accessible everywhere.
Yeah.
And people don't like to watch TV no more.
You're right.
Frank.
And people love the convenience of having to go on their own time. They can just watch whenever.
Exactly.
That's why Netflix and Hulu and Amazon are slaying, because you can just binge watch right away. You just knock it out.
Stream
right away.
You watch Stranger Things whenever you want to watch. Hey, 4 a.m. in my box.
Yeah, nobody want to wait all week for the next series to come on. They're like, I want to know what happened. Like sometimes I'll wait for a whole series.
That's exactly what I do.
Wait before I even watch it.
I'll wait until I can watch the whole series. That's why I understand. I get it. I'm the same way.
And plus, like, when I go into like an agent meeting, like the way I explain to people, I say, in our time, we used to watch TV. So like, okay, for example, when I was at the awards show, I was at the American Music Awards, right? And I saw David Hasselhoff. I used to watch him on Knight Rider. I used to watch him on Baywatch. So I was like, oh shit, that's David Hasselhoff. And I won an award that year. And I was scared to approach David Hasselhoff. So I'm like, yo, I was telling my assistant at the time, I was like, can you go over there and get David Hasselhoff's autograph? I'm scared to approach him because he was someone I watched on the screen, right? And then she went over there and he was like, she came back and she was like, David Hasselhoff was wondering if he could hold your award and get a picture with you. I was like, oh shit, it's the same thing. Because times have changed. Like the kids are not watching TV anymore. They're watching the internet, they're watching this type of stuff. They are watching TV, but I'm just saying, like, the stars to us then we are the stars to them now. So if you become that in that realm, you'll get jobs easy.
Yeah.
And that's the way I try to explain to the younger kids. I'm like, look, I get it. Because I remember an old lady, she was like, I don't know who you are. Who are you? And it was like, and then because her kid was sitting there shaking or whatever, I was like, well, do she watch TV? No, she always in her phone. I was like, well, then there it is. I said, did you used to watch TV? She's like, yeah, I used to watch TV all the time.
Yo, and if you really trip, like,
because there's
everyone coming up now, they're all on their phone.
Right.
Everything is a phone. So it's like,
so all their heroes, all their stars are in their phone. So of course, when they see somebody that they watch every day, like you used to watch TV, they're going to shake and go crazy because those people are their stars to them.
Like new age, it's like new age.
It's a new age star. New age stars.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
And people, you know, like the parents had their stars of their day.
Right.
So they could tell their kids, oh, you ever heard of something? And they're like, whoop. So it's kind of the same thing. The kids is like, well, you ever heard of something? They're like, whoop, you know?
Yeah, same thing.
It's both, but like everybody got a phone now, everybody on their phone, everybody has access to the people that's on social media or whatever, just access to Netflix, Hulu, whatever. And so that's the stuff that's killing. That's the stuff that, you know, so if you can get into that business of being available, you know, or accessible to, I always say pockets and purses, because it's always a phone in a pocket or a purse. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So if you go pockets and purses business, that's what you know what I'm saying? That's what you want to go for.
I'm in the pockets and purses.
Pockets and purses. When you pull out your pocket, you're watching the freeway, all them cars drive by, most of the 99.9%.
What percentage of your fans on your YouTube are watching from your phone as to your computer?
I think it's like 80, 90%.
On what?
On the phone. Mobile phone.
Mobile.
7 years ago, 80% of my fans that watch my YouTube was in my computer. Now, cut to today, 80% is in the phone.
Yeah.
I look at my insight and it says 80% of people who watch my videos today.
7, 8 years
coming
ago,
from
you
their phone.
send somebody a link, they're like, okay, I'm gonna check when I get to the house.
Yeah, they couldn't
I'm
open
gonna
the
check the
link.
joint when I get to the house.
Now they check it in their phone.
Now it's like, what is it? Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop,
Okay.
boop.
Straight away.
Oh, that's dumb.
Open, right? And now with the new updates, like in the iPhones, like you put a link in, it
And
shows
show
the video.
I just sent the video.
It's crazy.
I sent the dog. I sent
Oh
you.
my gosh, that's
And then boom, it come right in there.
Pop up.
Pop right
You can
up.
even send it with a slam or lasers.
Or like,